The most recent episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta features a confrontation between Spice and Jasmine. Romance and hip-hop drama, feelings and rivalries have always been brought to life in the most unexpected manner on Atlanta, which has always been a show featuring these elements. Over the course of multiple seasons, fans have been given the opportunity to experience a roller coaster ride of conflicts, loves, betrayals, and alliances. In the most recent episode, however, there was a specific scene that put viewers on the edge of their seats: Spice facing Jasmine. It is necessary for us to delve deeper into the history of this confrontation, the personalities that are involved, and the events that led up to this explosive encounter in order to comprehend the gravity of this clash. An unabashed attitude, a fiery personality, and a strong sense of self are some of the characteristics that have made Spice, the queen of Jamaican dancehall, famous. Jasmine, on the other hand, is a more recent addition to the scene. She has swiftly established a reputation for herself by becoming entangled in the lives of some of the most prominent people on the program, thereby causing drama wherever she goes. The two women have been harboring their own grudges, misunderstandings, and unresolved issues for some time now, which has contributed to the tension that has been building up between them. Spice, who has always been a fan favorite due to her audacity and sincerity, has never been afraid to stand up for herself, particularly in situations where she might feel that she is being disrespected. Spice is the most recent person to criticize Jasmine, who is a relatively newcomer to the love and hip-hop world. Over the course of the show's history, Jasmine has found herself in conflict with a number of the show's more established stars. There is a clash of personalities during the build-up. When Spice and Jasmine first came into contact with one another, their connection has been fraught with tension. From the time they first met, it appeared that Jasmine, who had already been at odds with a number of important characters on the program, was causing Spice a great deal of irritation. With Spice making fun of Jasmine's presence and Jasmine responding in kind, the tension was evident. Spice was making fun of Jasmine's presence. Jasmine's quick rise to popularity on the show did not sit well with Spice, who has been in the game for years. Spice has no tolerance for people whom she considers to be fake or opportunistic, and Jasmine's fast rise to fame did not sit well with Spice. Neither of their personalities was the only factor that contributed to the conflict. She takes great satisfaction in the virtues of loyalty and authenticity, which she has always placed a high value on. On the other hand, Jasmine has been given the reputation of being someone who is eager to engage in drama in order to bring herself into the spotlight. Spice was unable to remain oblivious to the fact that Jasmine's dealings with individuals such as Erica Mena and Tokyo Vanity appeared to be somewhat more deliberate than she would have liked. Spice's assumptions about Jasmine, about her being a troublemaker and someone who thrived on stirring up drama, were only strengthened by the fact that her behavior helped to validate those thoughts. Over the course of several weeks, their interactions became increasingly antagonistic. When she felt offended, Spice had made it abundantly obvious that she was not the type of person to back down. She was extremely protective of her friends and co-workers, and the fact that Jasmine interfered in the affairs of other people became a matter of discussion among the cast members. It was not in Spice's nature to take a back seat and allow Jasmine to walk all over her or anybody else. An explosive moment occurred during the confrontation. In the most recent episode, the encounter takes place at their conclusion. The tension between the two had been steadily increasing until it reached a point where it overflowed, and viewers could sense that a significant event was going to take place. Despite the fact that Spice and Jasmine are having a casual discussion at the beginning of the scene, it is immediately apparent that there is a considerable amount of animosity present in the atmosphere. Spice is known for having a powerful personality, and she does not hold back when it comes to expressing her emotions. You think you can come in here and disrespect people, huh? Spice utters them with a tone that is oozing with contempt. You believe that you can just create a commotion for your personal benefit, and that nobody is going to say anything about it. Not today, that's for sure. Jasmine, who is known for sticking to her principles, does not show any signs of flinching. Defending her behavior and saying that she has simply been attempting to make her mark on the show, she responds with her own angry remarks, which she uses to explain her conduct. To put it simply, Spice, I'm just here to make things happen. Does it not appeal to you? That is your problem, Jasmine responds, maintaining the same level of acerbic tone. A rapid escalation occurs in the back and forth, with both ladies exchanging insults and accusations with one another. Spice criticizes Jasmine for being a clout chaser and for manipulating the drama to maintain her relevance, while Jasmine accuses Spice of being trapped in the past and of being unable to deal with fresh blood on the scene. Spice is able to handle new blood on the scene. There is such a high level of tension between the two that it almost seems as if the air itself could crackle with electricity's presence. It should come as no surprise that this disagreement is not merely about a difference of view, rather, it is a personal one. The consequences, supporters and opponents. The repercussions of this confrontation are felt throughout the remainder of the episode, with the other members of the cast contributing their respective perspectives on the drama. Some of Spice's closest friends, such as Tokyo Vanity and Shekinah Joe, are standing by her side and thanking her for finally calling Jasmine out on her behavior. They are aware that Spice does not tolerate nonsense, and they feel admiration for her for remaining true to her fundamental beliefs. Spice has garnered the respect of a significant number of the other cast members as a result of her unwavering commitment and genuineness, and they show their support for her when she takes a position for what she believes in. The other side of the argument is that Jasmine's friends, such as Erica Mena and Sierra Gates, come to her rescue and assert that Spice is merely terrified by Jasmine's rise to notoriety. Spice, who has always been the one to speak up and be outspoken, is accused of being envious of the younger and more recent talent by Erica. Erica exaggerates the situation by saying, she's just mad because Jasmine isn't afraid to make moves, in contrast to Spice, who is stuck in her old ways. This adds fuel to the fire. However, it is quite evident that this confrontation is not the end of the rivalry, despite the harsh words and insults that have been exchanged. To put it another way, this is merely the beginning. Both Spice and Jasmine are accomplished women in their own way, and neither one of them is going to back down from this feud any time in the near future. As a matter of fact, it appears that their competition will only become more intense as the season unfolds. The response of fans, social media's explosion of activity. Fans of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, like they often do, rushed to social media in large numbers to express their thoughts and feelings over the confrontation. Spice, who is known for being the queen of social media, wrote her thoughts on the altercation as swiftly as possible, and shared a message that encouraged self-empowerment and sticking up for oneself. You should never allow anybody to walk all over you. You should always stand up for yourself. You are deserving of respect, she wrote, accompanied by a photograph of herself in which she appeared menacing and unrepentant. Her article prompted a flood of responses from her followers, who lauded her for finally putting Jasmine in her place and expressing their admiration for her actions. A supporter made the following observation: Spice is a queen, and she does not deserve to be disrespected. Jasmine needs to learn her place, said another person. On the other hand, Jasmine's supporters came together in support of her, asserting that Spice was being unnecessarily dramatic and acting in an attempt to prevent her from achieving her goals. Jasmine is just trying to make her way, Spice is threatened by that, an admirer said in response. Spice needs to calm down and stop hating on the next generation, according to another individual. Fans soon took sides and discussed their thoughts on the personalities and acts of both women, which rapidly turned the chat into a full-blown debate. Fans took sides and discussed their perspectives. The drama that was taking place on the screen had spilled over into real life, demonstrating once more how Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has the ability to evoke strong feelings and spark intense conversations among its viewers through its programming. Taking a step back to look at the bigger picture, what this situation means for the show. There is more to this conflict between Spice and Jasmine than just a clash of personalities. It is a reflection of the wider dynamics that are at play on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. From the beginning, the show has always been about power struggles, rivalries, and the intricate relationships that exist between the members of the group. Within the realm of the music and entertainment industry, Spice and Jasmine are two examples of two distinct approaches to achieving fame and fulfillment. According to Spice, who is a seasoned veteran with years of expertise, she considers herself to be a pioneer in the world of music. She has put in a lot of effort to get to this point, and more than anything else, she places a high importance on being genuine. On the other hand, Jasmine is the new blood. She is younger, she is passionate, and she is anxious to leave her stamp on the world. In order to maintain her relevance, she is willing to do whatever it takes, even if it means causing a commotion in the community. This comparison between the two ladies is emblematic of a bigger transition that is taking place in the entertainment industry, as newer stars are competing with the established elite for the position of supremacy. There are tensions that exist between the established stars and the emerging newbies, and Spice's encounter with Jasmine is a representation of those tensions. Within a sector that is in a state of perpetual flux, it is a struggle to receive attention, to remain relevant, and to earn respect. Examining the future. What does the future hold for Spice and Jasmine? Although Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is still going strong, it is quite evident that the competition between Spice and Jasmine will only become more intense. Fans should anticipate further pyrotechnics between the two as the season goes, because this encounter is by no means the final word on the matter. One thing is certain, however, and that is the fact that the drama is not even close to being ended. It is unknown whether they will ever reach a point of agreement or whether they will continue to be adversaries. As of right now, Spice is standing strong, unfazed, and without any apologies. Jasmine, on the other hand, is resolute in her pursuit of self-provement, and this clash serves to further bolster her determination to achieve success. The conflict between the older age and the younger generation has just begun, and it is sure to be an exciting ride for those who are fans of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.